Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights and freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead. We see the consequences all across America, and we've seen it before. More than a century ago, but the American people stood up to the robber barons back then and busted the trusts.
All right, there's no comparison between the so-called oligarchs now and Teddy Roosevelt's era, where President Roosevelt went after the barons that were exploiting the workers. I don't know what Mr. Biden's talking about. And it makes me angry because just name the oligarchs. Who is threatening me? Who is threatening our entire democracy? Which human being is doing that? And how? You know, these guys throw this out. Fair share, this, you know, all of this BS. And it's really starting to get to me. If you believe, President Biden, that there are wealthy individuals in this country threatening our democracy, name them. But he won't, because it's BS. There isn't any oligarchy in America. There are super rich people. In fact, Bloomberg reported today that the 100 wealthiest Americans have increased their fortunes 1.5 trillion under Biden's term. So if you're so concerned about that, President Biden, why don't you do something about it? All right? You did nothing. Bupkis. So I don't know how that threatens me. I know why these people are getting wealthy, because of high tech. All of them are in that area. They've invented stuff. X, all right? The smartphones. And everybody's buying them. That's how you get wealthy. Does that threaten the democracy or me? No. Okay. Boy, this makes me angry. And one more stat. The richest 100 Americans also saw their net worth surge 63% under Biden. So Biden didn't do anything, but he's whining about it on his way out. And you cannot control private wealth in a capitalistic country. Can't cap it or take it. Now, if these people are doing something illegal, then you can absolutely go after them, like maybe Hunter Biden. Maybe. Talk about amassing wealth in dubious ways. Clip number 2, go.
The existential threat of climate change has never been clearer. Just look across the country, from California to North Carolina. That's why I signed the most significant climate and clean energy law ever in the history of the world, and the rest of the world is trying to model it now. It's working, creating jobs and industries of the future.
It's working? What he's referring to is the California climate commitment, all right, to blend climate change stuff, all right, with economics. Well, why don't we go out to Los Angeles and ask the people who's lost everything in that fire what they think about all the money being spent on climate change initiatives when they don't have enough firefighters in LA. They cut their budget to do all this other progressive stuff. All right, Biden lives in a world completely manufactured by the progressive movement. So Newsom, his latest budget proposal is $2.7 billion new climate spending. Oh, he didn't even learn his lesson on this. Take the 2.7 and start to clear the forests and build barriers to the fires. Oh. Clip 3, go.
We need to amend the Constitution to make clear that no president is immune from crimes that he or she commits while in office. The president's power is not limited. It's not absolute, and it shouldn't be. And in a democracy, there's another danger to the concentration of power and wealth. It erodes a sense of unity and common purpose.
So he's back to that. You know, this is Bernie Sanders stuff. Now, he wants to amend the Constitution to make clear that no president is immune from crimes. So he wants to throw out the Supreme Court's decision and amend the Constitution, which would take 2/3 of the states to do that. They're not going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. This is why you were such a poor leader. You live in a completely unrealistic world. There's not going to be any amendment to the Constitution on some vague thing that a president doesn't have absolute power. He doesn't. That's why the Supreme Court heard the case about Donald Trump and what he is protected by when in office. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.